What is up, everybody? Steve here. I'm going to take you through an article with AirDnA. If you don't know what AirDnA is, essentially it's a really good program that can help you guys understand different nightly rates if you guys are investing in the short-term vacation rental investment market. And this article talks about the best places to invest in vacation rentals in 2022. And before we get to that, it talks about market conditions for rental investments. The year 2020 was the best on record for short-term rental performance. On average, the U.S. short-term rentals achieved 62% occupancy, which is up 5% compared to 2020, and a full 10% higher than in 2019. U.S. short-term rental investment properties are earning an average of 39% more annually than they were prior to the pandemic, benefiting from significantly higher average daily rates and occupancy. I think that we're seeing an explosion right now because a lot of mandates have been lifted after the pandemic. And there's a lot of people that are spending a lot of money. They're going on vacations, even here in Southwest Florida. It's completely nutty right now. In the month of March, we have a ton of traffic, a huge population, very limited available inventory to lease out right now for short-term rentals. And if you can find anything, even beachside, it's going to be grossly expensive. I think that we will see a shift in that market, especially with higher gas prices coming and a lot of the stimulus money basically kind of coming to an end as well. So I think next year it might level off in terms of the amount of people traveling and everything. But I think that we're just seeing an explosion right now because people are sick and tired of being kind of locked up in their basements. So let's scroll down to the best places. The first one was Maui, Hawaii. I know that the prices there are not cheap, as you can see. Typical home value, $802,000. Occupancy rates are extremely high, 73%. Average revenue, talking six figures, over $100,000. Now, that's gross revenue, so you got to take in consideration if you guys are hiring a property management company and so forth. The next one, oh, by the way, I'm going to have an affiliate link down below for AirDnA. I think that they do some sort of trial run with that link too. You might get seven days free trial or something like that. So take a look at that if you guys are in the market to buy a short-term rental investment property. And now the next place is Kenai Peninsula. I'm probably definitely butchering that, and this is in Alaska. Typical home value, $237,000. That's pretty cheap in the overall. If you look at the median house prices across the U.S., it's like $350 now. Huge occupancy. I can't believe so many people are actually traveling that way. Average revenue, $44,000 gross revenue per year. That is not bad. In terms of just a return on investment standpoint, that's not bad. Chattanooga, Tennessee is next up. Typical home value, not bad, $258,000. Occupancy rate, 70%, with a average revenue of $47,000. That's probably not a bad place to look into for a vacation rental investment property. The next place is Gulfport, Mississippi. This is basically, I think that there's a bunch of casinos in this area. Typical home value, $155,000. Occupancy rate, 70%. Average revenue, $44,000. That is probably the best ROI I've seen so far with our list that we're going through. So that's very interesting. The next one is Slidell, Louisiana. If I'm butchering these, let me know that I am in the comments below, because I probably am. Typical home value, $225,000, 62% occupancy. Average revenue, $69,000. Damn, that is not bad. This could be another place, if you guys are into investing in real estate, to look into this more in depth. The next one, Crystal River, Florida. Beautiful area. The name says it for itself. The waters out here are amazing. A lot of times, yeah, you see a lot of manatee out there. the manatee will actually go up into these, especially in the colder months to get warm. 249,000 occupancy rate, almost 70%. Average revenue 51,000. We might have to take a look at that area because that's not too far from us, probably a few hour drive. Joshua Tree, California, typical home value $342,000, occupancy 66%, average revenue 85,000. Not bad at all. Charleston, South Carolina, typical home value $500,000. All the occupancy rates seem to be the same on all these. Average revenue $86,000. Galena, Illinois, probably saying that wrong. Typical home value $215,000. Occupancy rate is lower at $60,000. Average revenue $67,000. The next one is Southwest Harbor, almost $400,000. Occupancy rate 76%. Average revenue for short-term rentals is $73,000. Next one, Three Rivers, almost $500,000 for home value, almost 70% occupancy, $80,000 gross revenue. Looks pretty damn beautiful. And again, a lot of these places I've never been to, so they'll probably be worth checking out. Next one is Gainesville, Florida, $201,000. That seems oddly low for the area. 63% occupancy, $38,000 in revenue on average. Next one, Buffalo, New York. That is pretty high up there and cold. About $227,000 home value. 63% occupancy, average revenue $36,000. Brookings, what is that, Oregon? Got $450,000. Nice occupancy rate of 74,000. Average revenue of 67,000. Helen, Georgia. Okay, so that's basically that. Up in the Appalachians, 206,000. That seems pretty cheap. And you got about a $50,000 gross revenue, 62%. Very interesting. Townsend, Tennessee, $400,000, $55,000 in gross revenue with an occupancy rate of 73,000. Broken Bow, what was that, Oklahoma, $177,000 with an 85,000 gross income. That is not bad at all. Again, a lot of these places, if they're close to you guys, even driving distance, a lot of these places might be worth going to take a look at. I mean, if prices are still around 177 grand, could be, yeah. Okay, Key West. I mean, we're actually traveling to the Keys this weekend, and it's just a special area out there. Key West is very expensive, obviously, $851,000. 67% occupancy, but $128,000 in gross revenue. Even right now, the prices are just insane, especially in season. Cloudcroft, what was that, New Mexico? $186,000 purchase price, $41,000 in gross revenue, 66% occupancy rate. Kansas City, 209, 61%, not the best, 38,000 gross revenue. Williamston, Kentucky, 128,000, man. So this is great because it's showing all different budget points. If you guys are, you got affordability under 200,000, there's a handful of areas that look pretty good, like this one. Next one, Memphis, Tennessee, $203,000 with a $36,000 gross revenue. Interesting. Black Hills, where the hell is that? Home to Mount Rushmore. Okay, $338,000, 72% occupancy, average revenue $52,000. St. Louis got $212,000 occupancy rate, 60%, $35,000 in gross revenue. Santa Rosa, California, $689,000 with a $100,000 gross revenue. So these are the top spots coming into 2022 that people are vacationing to. As you can see, the prices are all over the place, but as previously mentioned, look, if you guys are interested in investing in vacation rental properties And any of these areas that are close to you, driving distance, it's probably worth going to take a look. And I did multiple videos, but videos on try before you buy. So what we do personally is we will go to the complex and we'll try to actually book the exact place to stay at. We did it in North Captiva, we did it in Siesta Key, we did it in multiple places where we booked exact places that were actually on the market for sale and experienced it. Now, if you can't book the ones that are actually for sale, book a comparable place in the exact community or HOA or wherever it's at, and you can get a really good feel for it by actually booking a long weekend to see if, yes, indeed, this is a place that, for one thing, I think that there's growth in terms of, future appreciation, there's cash flow growth, there's maybe ways to increase cash flow based on your analysis, based on using AirDnA analysis as well. And ultimately, is it a place that you would enjoy going to with your family as well? Because I think that that's one of the main benefits of investing in short-term vacation rental investment properties is the ability to use these as well. Hey, if you've been to any of these places in the past, let me know. Drop your comments below on your take, your feel of how that place is. And also, if you're investing in any of these places right now, share with us your take on those places. And look, if you're not subscribed, I have probably at least 30 videos on vacation rental investment properties. So be sure to subscribe if you guys want to look at more of those videos. And I'll drop some links for some popular videos that we've done in the past on vacation rental investment properties. As always, I appreciate every subscriber on this channel, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Thanks for being here.